morning, baby. I'm in love with you. Morning, oh, morning, baby. When you smile, the whole world freeze. Oh, da, da, da. When you pose, no need to say cheese. Oh, no, no. Your beauty, that newsletter and carry the cheese. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. No competition, you take it with ease. Put that, you know, put that on my heart, oh. But nobody, wherever your spot, oh. Morning, oh, morning, baby. Morning, oh, morning, baby. Morning, oh, morning, baby. Morning, oh, morning, baby. Ellie with my bone, I won't pour you in glass. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Fly that man, I'll touch you when you pass. You fun like a man and go out there. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You too metro, you not like fries. You my era, the new thing. Go for bed party in the daily, oh. Me I like good thing. Me I like good thing. Let people don't want you, oh. Morning, oh, morning, baby. I just wanna sing. Morning, oh, morning, baby. Got a song for you, yeah, yeah. Morning, oh, morning, baby. Morning, oh, morning, baby. I'm in love with you.
Exclusively at TonesLikeBeard.com.
King Java, see you, papi, oh yeah. See, I see.
Begin at TonesLikeBeard.com. Begin at TonesLikeBeard.com.
It's Crowler boy, yeah. I too happy you came my way. Oh, da, da, da. Soon on day break like your face, I wanna see. I just wanna be loving you. Like just how I wanna be. I will ride for you like Gange. Now I want you, you not pamble. I love you, don't tante. Oh, got me singing like morning, oh, morning, baby. I just wanna sing. Morning, oh, morning, baby. Got a song for you, yeah, yeah. Morning, oh, morning, baby. I'm in love with you. Morning, oh, morning, baby. When you smile, the whole world freeze. Oh, da, da, da. When you pose, no need to say cheese. Oh, no, no. Your beauty, that newsletter and carry the cheese. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. No competition, you take it with ease. Put that, you know, put that on my heart, oh. But nobody, wherever your spot, oh.
Begin at TonesLikeBeard.com.
It's Crowler boy, yeah. I too happy you came my way. Oh, da, da, da. Soon on day break like your face, I wanna see. I just wanna be loving you. Like just how I wanna be. I will ride for you like Gange. Now I want you, you not pamble. I love you, don't tante. Oh, got me singing like morning, oh, morning, baby. I just wanna sing. Morning, oh, morning, baby. Got a song for you, yeah, yeah. Morning, oh, morning, baby. I'm in love with you. Morning, oh, morning, baby. When you smile, the whole world freeze.
Okay. Wherever you are, however you are joining us, this is how we like to welcome you to this edition of the program Love Affairs, right? So wherever you are, however you are joining us, we like to welcome you to today, Saturday, the 19th of August 2023. So wherever you are, however you are joining us, we like to say welcome to today's edition of the program the Love Affairs. So today, since we left from here, since Wednesday night, lots of things have been happening across the country. So we hope that those of you that were with us on Wednesday, we hope you are doing very much okay. So if you are just joining us, we would like to say welcome. And today is your first time with us on the program. We would love to say welcome to the program Love Affairs. Love Affairs is a 1 hour 30 minutes program that comes to you every Wednesday and Saturday at about this time. My name is Ambassador Konah Rufus. Today I am your lone producer and presenter of the show. Right, your love Dr. Frederick Kekula Baba is not able to be with us tonight on the show. So yeah, albeit we are here to make sure that the show is brought to you. So today we have some very interesting topic to talk about. So you cannot afford to miss this particular interesting topic that we have to discuss tonight. You have to be part of the program. So like you see on your screen there, we have our WhatsApp number. So today we have our WhatsApp phone. So those of you that really wanted to call on the show, that have been hearing the call on the show, today you have the opportunity, right, to have your say on the show, so that your voice will be heard. It's because of you. That's the reason why we are always sitting in this studio to make sure that we bring you this program. I'm not doing nothing there. So wherever you are, however you are joining us, sorry folks, sorry. Yeah, we have some disturbances. I've right around our studio here, so that's why. But howbeit, we are here. Like I said, we have some very interesting topic. Those of you following us on our YouTube channel, our Twitch account, we'd like to say welcome to today's edition of the program, The Love Affairs. So before we do anything, let me go for this short break again. When I come back, then we go into our talking point. So stick and stay right there. Don't touch that.
Begin at tuneslikebeer.com.
It's Crowder Boy, yeah. I too happy you came my way. Soon on day break like your face I wanna see. I just wanna be loving you, like just how I wanna be. I will ride for you like Gange. Now I want you, you not pamble. I love you, don't touch it. Oh, got me singing like morning, oh, morning, baby.
So we like to say welcome back, right? So if today is your first time on the show with us on this program, Love Affairs. Oh my God! We love to say welcome, right?
.com.
So wherever you are, however you are joining us, this is your fascinating program, your love program, the Love Affairs. So like I said, today we have some interesting topic to deal into, right? That you cannot afford to miss, right?
Exclusively at TonesLiberia.com. Step into the club with my band there. Looking out fragile, I brand new ma. Baby, come here one day. Compose that I was spending ma. Baby, girl, come celebrate. When your ways in the elevator. Baby, make me want to get. I love the way you make your bones vibrate. Baby, girl, don't you mind her? Don't you mind about me, babe? So let me say good evening to you if you are just joining us. Come on, come on. Wherever you are joining us from, let me say good evening to you, right? Yeah, this is West Coast TV Liberia. As long as you wind up your waist. And the program is the Love Affairs, right? On this program, we discuss issues that has to do with relationship, right? We discuss those ills, the pros and cons that has to do with relationship, right? So you just stick and stay right there. We have a very interesting topic that we have to talk on tonight. And you cannot afford to miss it, right? I'm liking the big bum. So just tell us where you are watching us from. I gotta ask you where you come from, cause you got my... I definitely will recognize you, right? I got my eyes on that. My name is Ambassador Konah Rufus. I'm the lone producer and presenter of the show, right? Someone say chicken, we're dancing. Baby girl, come celebrate. When your ways in the elevator. Baby, make me want to get. I just thought to do this to now, right? Instead of I'm on the show, let us entertain ourselves a bit before we enter our topic, right? So you can tell us where you are watching us from? And we'll definitely recognize you, right? Baby, girl, come celebrate. When your ways in the elevator. Baby, make me want to get. I love the way you make your butt vibrate. Baby, girl, come celebrate. When your ways in the elevator. Baby, make me want to get. Shit, I can really dance too, bro. So wherever you are, however you are joining us, we'd like to welcome you to the Love Affairs, right? And today is your first day joining us. We'd love to say welcome to your favorite love program, right? Exclusively at TonesLiberia.com. Oh my God, just like it's TonesLiberia.com. If you have been one of our ardent followers, let us say welcome. Thanks for always joining us on the program, right? So the Love Affairs is here again. So what are we gonna be discussing on the show this evening? As you may be aware, there have been lots of debate. There have been lots of debate in many corners when it comes to the issue of relationship, right? So today we're going to be discussing the issue of age in relationship. Age. And specifically, we will make it specific when it comes to the gender, right? Is it good for a man or for a male to marry a lady that is older than him? That is our topic for today. Is it good for a male to marry a female or a woman that is older than him? Is it good? You know, there are two schools of thoughts on this particular topic. One school of thought says when it comes to relationship, that it has nothing to do with age. Relationship is
majorly focus, or it is only focused on love. As long as the two parties love one another, yeah, there's no problem. They can move on. And another school of thought says, hey, no, for a male, especially a male, that is one of the area that this particular school of thought just agreed with their counterpart. They says for a male to marry someone that is older than him, right? Is they believe it's not good. They believe they believe it has some negative uh Mame Fetche. Fetche mame ya to get lawyer for me. Sorry folks. So the school of thought believe that when you are a male, you should not marry a woman that is older than you. Any man that will marry someone older than a woman older than them, they believe that it has some negative future. It has some future embarrassment for that man. So these are the two school of thoughts. So that is our topic for the show tonight. Is it good, right? Is it good for is it prudent when you support a male marrying a woman that is older than him? What's your thought? And tonight we have few things to talk on when it comes to that particular topic. Like I said, it have the pros, it have the cons. In other words, we'll say have the disadvantages and have the advantages, right? So these are things that we are going to be discussing on the show this evening. We will dig deeply into the disadvantage or the advantages of a male, right? Uh, Marrying or in a serious relationship with a female that is older than him. We're going to discuss the advantages. So if we have the time on the show, we will also dig deep into the disadvantages of the subject matter. So it is very much interesting, and it is a good topic that you out there you cannot afford to miss. All right, that you out there you cannot afford to miss on the program Love Affairs, because this has been lots. It have brought out lots of talking among lots of people. Some people believe, oh yes, there's nothing wrong with that, and other people say no, you cannot be a male. You cannot be a male. Then you married a woman who is older than you. They believe it has some negative effect, especially when it comes to the future, right? They believe that. So tonight, these are things that we're going to be talking. And uh, you can either you call the number on the screen there, right? You can call the number on the screen there. Then you have your say. What's your thought? Is it good for a male to marry uh, a female that is older than him? What's your thought? Probably you are in a school of thought that says there's no problem as long as both of them love each other. There's no problem. Or someone will say, "Oh no, I don't think it's good." Probably you're out there. You believe that it's not the best decision. It's not the best thing to do as a male for you to marry a lady that is older than you. That is older than you. Probably you have that you have that thought. So if you have that particular thought, then you need to have your say. And two ways, right? Two ways. Either you call us or you put in your comment. So these are the two ways that you can have your say on the show. Either you call on you call a number on your screen, or you put in your comment on in the comment section to tell us what's your thought. If a man, if it is prudent, if you support a man marrying a lady that is older than him, because some people, like for instance, some people believe that when a man marries a lady that is older than him, the thought is men or ladies get older sooner than men. They say women get older sooner than men. Say men can be old, but that man will still have strength. But a lady, whenever a lady is approaching the 50s or 60s, 70s, you are there that she will start losing maximum strength. She will start losing maximum strength. So they believe that as a man, if you marry such a woman that older than you, and when both of you, probably maybe you're in your 50s, then you're in your 50s, and that woman is in her 60s, right? She will definitely start to get old, and she will not have the strength, especially when it comes to the issue of sex, right? Especially when it comes to the issue of sex. That lady will lose strength. You might not have the strength again, and you, the man, you'll still be having the strength, you'll be young, and the woman might not have the strength. So you will start to suffer the consequences, or the consequence. That is one of the school of thought from people. And no school of thought say, no, man, no, don't believe that. And no school of thought say, as long as the both parties are in love with each other, there is no problem with them, whether who older than who. If the lady is older than the man, there's no problem. If the man is older than the lady, there's no problem. So you out there, you need to tell us what's your thought on this particular topic. What you think, right? Now, like I earlier said on the show, right? Like I said, we are going to be discussing the advantages of a lady being older than a man. What are the advantages? What are the positive part in our living way, the good part of it in our living way? Because listen, almost everything has the negative and the positive side. Everything has the negative, everything has two sides, the negative and the positive side. So whether you support it or not, you should know that it has the positive side. Now there's no argument about that. Now there's no argument about that. It has the positive side. It definitely have the positive side of it. So tonight, that's the positive side we are going to be discussing on the show, right? On the program, we're going to be discussing the positive side, the advantages of a man marrying a lady that is older than you. So either you might agree with me, or you might not agree, you might disagree with me. But if you agree with me, you can put in your comment, or you place your call to the number on the screen. If you disagree with me, you put in your comment, or you place your call on the stream. Let us have this discussion. Let the discussion be interactive. It should not be I talk, I come and just tell you, or almost like I'm imposing things on you. No, I do not want to impose anything on you, but instead, I want us to discuss. Right? I want us to discuss because, like we have always said, this show, right? The love affairs is about you and I. It's not for about one person. No, it's not about one person. It's because you are there. That's the reason why we make it our duty every time. Even if we are tired, even if we are busy, we create a space, we create a time to make sure that we come to be part of this program because of you. So because you are there, that's the reason why we are here. Because you are there, that's the reason why we are here. So it is very much important that we hear from you on the show. So like I said, we're going to be discussing both the negative and positive, but we will start with the positive side, the advantages. If we have the time, then definitely we will deal with the negative side of a man marrying a lady who is older than him. So like I said, everything has a positive side, right? So you might disagree or agreed, but all we want to do is we want to get your view. We want to hear your side. Is it good for a man to marry? In how much are we are discussing we discuss the positive side, right? But probably you might disagree. Say no matter what kind of positive side, I just believe that it's not good, right? That's for a man to marry a lady that is older than him, right? Or I believe that yeah, it is good. Supporting Konah, it is good that yeah, a man there's no problem for a man marrying a lady that is older than him, as long as they love each other like the way more people are usually say. Probably you will have your thought, and that's that particular thought we want to know. Either you call the number on the screen, right, or you put in your comment on the program so you can have your say. So like I said, everything has negative and positive side. Now for a man marrying a lady that is older than him, one of the advantages is that woman, right, who the man married, women who are older are more mature in age. That woman who the man's married, right? That who the man married, who is older than that man, they are majority of them are more mature. Hmm? They be more mature. They are more mature in age. Right? On the contrary, right? When a man's we are not saying here that when your husband or your man is older than you, that means you are not mature. No, no. But people that their husband, right, that are older than their husband, you will observe in that particular relationship, right, the lady will be even more mature than the man, majority of it. You see that the lady will be so more matured than the man. We are not saying when a lady married that is older than men, the man cannot be mature. The man can be mature, right? But in most cases, the lady can be more matured than the man. So that is one of the positive side of a relationship a marriage where the man is younger than the lady, where the lady is older than the man, you observe that majority of those relationships, the ladies behave more matured. She think more matured. She acts more mature. Everything she does in that relationship, it becomes more mature than that of the man. So you observe that she will almost be like a help to the man in making key decisions that has to do with his personal life and with the relationship. That has to do with his personal life and the relationship. You observe these things. But we are not saying there are some ladies, there are some people, they are not mature. Number that true. Yeah. There are some relationship we know, even if the lady or the man, the lady can still be immature in some cases. But we are speaking on the majority. We are speaking on the majority. We are speaking on the average. We are speaking on the average. Where you will see the man will be looking up to his wife, up to his fiancée for serious decision making. It is that he does not know his responsibility as a man, no. But in those kind of relationship, the man knows very well that hey, this lady is older than me. This lady has experience than me. She's more experienced than I am. So in those kind of relationship, you observe that whenever serious decision is about to be made, right? That particular man will always want to hear from his wife, who is more experienced, who is more mature, to have her say on the show or on in that particular discussion. You observe that. You'll notice that in that kind of relationship, the lady will almost be like majority of it, the lady will be almost be like an advisor in the home to put the husband on guard or to put the boyfriend or the fiancé on guard. You observe that. So she will contribute maximally to the decision making in the home or in the relationship. So that is one of the benefits of a lady being older than the man. So when that man too is highly mature, right? If that man is highly mature, you observe that the both parties will move cool because mature lady and a mature man, both of them are working hands in hands. There will not be lots of noise. No way. Before anybody takes a decision, they will think wisely before they take a decision. That's one of the advantages of a man marrying a lady that is older than him. The next one has to do with they understand better and also are more experienced in terms of knowledge, care, managing finance, taking decisions as well. So you see, that kind of lady, they understand better and they are also are more experienced in terms of knowledge, care, managing finance, taking decision as well, right? So when a man married a lady that is older than him, right? You observe that that lady, like I said, she will be experienced. She will have more experience, and next thing, she will have more ideas on life, on the day-to-day activities of life. There's no if and if about it. That lady will have more idea on the day-to-day activity of life. And next thing, she'll have experience in taking care of even the husband. Even the husband, he'll be well taken care of because his wife knows what's best for him. I need to share these things more. But Facebook making this video, I'm not sharing. That's what Facebook continue give me some help, right? Facebook continue give me some help. So it is very much important. It is very much important that we understand, because we observe that many of us, many especially with young people, we just feel that when a man married a lady, a man, nothing. A man should not marry a lady that is older than him. We feel that it's wrong. That's the worst thing. No. In as much as you might see it to be wrong, but also get to know that it has an advantage, or it has advantages. Like I said from the initial stage of the show, everything has two sides, the negative and the positive. So when, like I said, like I said, right on the second part, the second advantages, right, that has to do with that lady understand better and also has more experience in terms of knowledge, care, of managing finance and taking decisions. So let's talk about the issue of managing finance. You observe that we men, we have the tendency of saying that many of our Liberian girls, or many of our Liberian ladies, they just love to spoil, mismanage money, right? They don't manage. They don't. Most of them don't think about their future, uh, unless the few of them who try to plan their life and deny themselves some things today because they want to build their future for them and their family also. We say these things. We say these things. Now, if you as a man, if you marry a lady that is older than you, one of those things you observe in that particular relationship, this lady will be one of the key person in that relationship who will want to always manage the little that you people will have. She will want to manage it. She will be good at managing finance. She will be a good manager of the home. She will be a good manager of the home. She will manage the little resources that you people have. The little resources that you people have, she will manage it. She will try, even if this man is a man that is careless, a man that can mismanage, this lady will almost be like a god to him. This lady will be like a god to him. This lady will try to put him on the right trajectory. Whenever they have probably little resources and you want to mismanage it, she will try to put him on the rightful trajectory. She will try to put him on the rightful trajectory. So that is some of the advantages. So number one, we said the woman who is older are more mature, right? You'll be more mature. More mature. So the second thing we talk about here is we said they understand better, and they are more experienced in terms of knowledge. You observe that in relationship, common things make the ladies vex. They make more women vex. Sometimes you the men, you might not mean harm, but they might not understand. But majority of those ladies who are older than their men, right? Research has shown that those ladies, they understand better than those ladies who their husband are older than. That's what the research has shown. That is what research has shown. That those ladies, they understand better than those ladies who their husband are older than. Understand? Sorry, folks, I just have to share. I don't know why it's happening here. I just have to share this. So these are things that we need to take into account. These are things that we need to consider when we are making decisions, especially when it comes to relationship, right? Especially when it comes to our relationship, we are making decisions. Because many of us, sometimes we allow people to talk in our ears. When you marry, you said to how woman will be older. I can't allow my woman to be older than me. What? No, I can't allow it. No condition I'll marry a woman to be, or I'll enter a relationship where, and you will observe that that lady is in serious love with you. And you yourself, you're in serious love with the lady. You're in love with that lady, but because probably someone is telling you, hey, I will never love to somebody that older than me. No condition. I will never marry anybody that is older than me. I will never. It is your choice. But as long as there is a love at the center of the relationship, as long as the relationship is being held by love, right? It matters. Whether that lady is older than you or not, there's nothing wrong with it. There is nothing wrong with it. The third one here has to do with, is that the older women are financially stable and won't depend on their men. That is one of the advantages. You accept that that lady who is older than you, she will not want to sit and depend on you. The first thing naturally, right, for you as an individual, for you to say, look at your little brother or little sisters, for you to be depending on them to support you. It's difficult. You feel hurt. Even if it's happy, you feel hurt. Sometimes it brings that same feelings into our females. So when you have such a lady, that lady won't sit, especially where you are finding it difficult, you are finding it challenging, right? In supporting the home for her to just sit like some of our other ladies and just put their hands between their legs. They wait for the man to go look for money. When the man does not bring anything home, nothing will be home. Listen, that lady that lady will definitely not sit. She will try to be financially stable. And you know, if that lady is financially stable, that means she will be supportive to the home. A lady that loves you, if she is financially stable, definitely she will support, she will contribute a lot financially to the home. If she loves you, if she loves you, so she will not sit and just depend on her husband money. She won't do that. She will not sit and just depend on what the man will go look for. If the man does not uh if the man does not go look for money, definitely she will not eh, she will not eat, or the children will not eat. But such a lady will always try. She will go out and hustle for the family too. She will go out and hustle for the family too. Because she knows very, very well that, hey, this man, yeah, I'm not actually marry me, but I'm not a kid. I need to contribute. We're not saying people that you older than does not contribute to the home. Many of them do. Many of them do. But we talk about in the majority. You always see research has shown that a marriage or a relationship where the lady is older than the man, that lady will always try to be financially stable. She will try to contribute a lot to the home financially. So we say the older lady won't depend on her husband. No, she'll be financially stable. She will not depend on her husband. So 4 says such women display genuine emotion and really care about their men's health. Such a lady, they will, in fact, majority of such lady, the people they love deeply from their heart than any other woman in a relationship. A lady who is older than men, majority of the research has shown that such ladies, right, such ladies, they are more in love than people who their husband older than. We are not saying people who their husband older, they cannot be in love. No, not true. We know that people love, right? Even your husband older than you are in love, you older than your husband in love. But research has shown that people who their husband, right, who older than their husband, they are more in love. They can be more in love in that relationship than someone with a husband older than. Research has shown. And no, research is scientific. It deals with facts. Look around you. Probably there are neighbors in your community, people in your neighborhood, who you might have 1, 2, 3 persons, right? Who their husband is younger than, or their boyfriend is younger than. Observe that relationship. Who show more love in that relationship? Observe a relationship keenly for some time. You will notice that the lady can be more in love. The lady can do the most sacrificial job than the men. That is some of the advantages. So such a man will accept that his wife will be more in love with him. His girlfriend will be more in love with him. His fiancée will be more in love with him. So she will be genuinely emotional. So it's a genuine, something that she ain't pretending. She don't live in pretend. Such people hardly live in pretend. They can be genuine in their love. They do it with all their heart. They do it with all their mind and all their soul. They don't pretend. They don't pretend. And such person, they will be they take care of their partner more. They are more concerned of their husband. When the man say his hair has been seen and is shivering, they want to do something about, of course. And the third one has to do with that they are polished, dignified, and trustworthy, and act in a way that conform to basic societal norms. Such a person, such a lady, say they are well polished, right? They are dignified. They just don't behave recklessly. When a lady is older than a man in a relationship, that lady always she tries to be dignified. Because one thing she knows very well that she older than that man, so she will not want to do anything that even if that man will try and insult to her. Are two things, right? It's disgraceful for her as an individual. Almost like your little brother is insulting you, or someone that you older is insulting you, and beside that, then your husband again or your boyfriend is insulting you at both sides. So she will try to dignify herself, not to behave recklessly in that relationship. She won't behave recklessly. She will try to put herself together every time in that relationship to behave mature, like I said initially. Such a lady can be trustworthy. Most men also they trust their ladies, the another relationship. The another relationship. Let me give you this story. I have a friend, right? A friend who had this notion that he cannot marry or love to anybody that is older than him. A male friend. He cannot marry anybody that's older than him. So because of that, he loves to go for the younger kid. Yeah, man, a kid, but younger ladies, right? Maybe he's the person talking about is almost 30. Either he might be 30, almost 30, around 29, 30, 31, 32, between that. But he usually goes for the 18, 19, maximum 20. These are people he go around to enter a relationship with. And this is the person who wants to go for serious relationship. So you observe that whenever he enters the relationship with those younger age ladies, majority of ladies are rather age, the 18 and 19, they are not really matured to that level, and majority of them are not really thinking on the issue of marriage. They're not taking on the issue of serious relationship. Some of them do. They do not even know what I call serious relationship or marriage, especially in our Liberian setting. So you observe that whenever this man is serious, he wants to take the relationship serious, to take it to another level. You observe most of these ladies, they don't care. They'll just be doing whatever immature thing. They don't care what he feels. If they are hurting their boyfriend feelings, don't care. So you observe that you always, every time he gets a bad feeling, every time he gets a bad feeling. And so that I sit down, I will look at it, wow. And the reason why sometimes these things happen to him is because the notion he has. It's because of the notion that he has. So sometimes it gives him hard time. Yeah, sometimes you find ladies around the 18, 19, 20, they are mature, they behave fine, they have all those kind of races I would just name here. They behave just like the way some, but in most ranges are just few. But we're talking about whenever you marry someone who is older than you, right? A lady, there's no problem. You or the majority will have these characteristics. Majority. Although there are some that are immature, they don't care, but majority of them have these characteristics. So if you're out there, you're being one of those men that have been taking this stuff for a decision. You want to marry, probably you see a girl who you in love with, but the girl is older than you. So you take that as an issue. Hey, look at make a decision. Do you love her? If you love her from the depth of your heart, and she loves you from the depth of her heart, I would say go by heart. Sometimes we listen to what people will say, hey, they make get go mad. Liberia say man Liberia, you don't do what you want to do. Relationship is about love. And love should be the center of it. Love should be the center of every relationship. It should not be the center of every relationship. Wealth should not be the center of every relationship. Love should be the center of every relationship. Any relationship that love is at the center, trust me, that relationship is bound to prosper. That relationship is bound to make it. It's bound to be fulfilled. But the relationship where probably people you start thinking what people will say or so forth, definitely you will lead yourself into a relationship, into something that you do not want to enter into. That's the reason why there are some people that are into marriages today. They are regretting what they should be in their marriages, because they try to listen to what people will say, how people will feel about the relationship they are in. No, what your feeling is in that relationship should be what you should go by. Do you love that lady that is older than you? Does she really love you? Is she really in love with you? If so, then go for it. Go for it. Don't hesitate. Go for it. So, folks, like I said, today we have some issue. So we might, like I said, we're not still on the show. So this is how we like to come to the end of today's edition of the. Just a few that join us, that for watch, also do it in our comment. We like to say many thanks. We saw up to now the 3 persons following us. I would say many thanks for always for joining us on the program Love Affairs. Do join us next Wednesday. Yeah, we have some issue. Like we said, we are open for sponsorship. One of the reasons why the show is very short today is because we do not have the needed resources to go for the length of time that we should go for. Usually the show should go for long, 2 hours, but because we do not have the needed resources when it comes to data package, so we cannot go for the 2 hours. We only go for 1 hour. So we have already reached the 1 hour mark. So that's why we continue to say we are open for business. If you're out there, you want to contribute, you can contribute to the show. Probably say you want to sponsor the Love Affairs. There's no problem. You can sponsor the Love Affairs. If you say you want to sponsor West Coast TV, we will appreciate. You want to contribute to West Coast TV, we will appreciate your effort. In every means, anyhow, you can contribute. Even $1 scratch card, whether Lone Star, Orange, we will really appreciate it. So say many thanks to you for joining us. It has been a very nice talking point. We hope that you will learn something. I must say I'm learning something on this show. So we hope that we all will learn, and you can do join us uh, next week Wednesday for another edition of the program The Love Affair. But however, tomorrow the girls talk will be live on West Coast TV Liberia. My name is Ambassador Konah Rufus. I've been your producer and your presenter of the program tonight. Have yourself a God bless day. Bye bye from my end.